The moments fans wished could last forever. Alden and Maine's AlDub Untold struggles. There are love stories in showbiz that sparkle for a moment and fade as quickly as they appear. And then there are those rare stories that leave a mark so deep that even years later, people still talk about them with the same warmth and wonder. Alden Richards and Maine Mendoza, lovingly known by millions as AlDub, belong to that second kind. Their story was never just about television ratings or viral moments. It was about two people whose unexpected connection created something magical, something that felt real to the millions watching from their homes. And yet, behind the smiles, the laughter, and the unforgettable moments that fans wished could last forever, there were struggles few truly saw. The beginning of something extraordinary. When Alden and Maine first appeared together in the now legendary Kalyeserye segment, no one could have predicted what would happen next. It began with a simple split-screen moment. Maine as Yaya Dub, Alden watching from the studio. They didn't even meet face-to-face at first. But somehow, through improvised reactions, stolen glances, and spontaneous laughter, a connection was born. Fans quickly noticed something special. It wasn't scripted romance. It wasn't forced chemistry. It felt natural. And soon, an entire nation was tuning in every day, hoping to witness the next sweet moment between the two. The moments fans held onto. There were countless scenes that made fans laugh, cry, and believe in the magic of simple love. The shy smiles, the nervous glances, the kilig-filled surprises. When they finally met in person during Tamang Panahon, the moment felt historic. Millions watched as Alden and Maine stood together on stage, emotional and overwhelmed by the love surrounding them. For fans, it felt like a dream coming true. For Alden and Maine, however, it was also the beginning of something far more complicated. The weight of expectations. Success can be beautiful, but it can also be heavy. As AlDub grew into a cultural phenomenon, expectations grew with it. Every appearance was watched closely. Every word was analyzed. Every small interaction sparked headlines and speculation. Fans wanted the magic to continue forever. But behind the scenes, Alden and Maine were still two young individuals trying to understand their place in an industry that suddenly revolved around them. They had careers to build, dreams to pursue, personal lives to protect. Balancing all of that while carrying the weight of a nationwide love team was never easy. The quiet struggles no one saw. What many fans didn't realize was how much pressure came with the phenomenon. Schedules became exhausting. Opportunities had to be carefully chosen. Every decision was scrutinized by millions. There were moments when Alden and Maine had to smile through fatigue, perform through stress, and stay strong even when rumors and misunderstandings began to circulate. And yet, through it all, they remained respectful of each other and grateful for the fans who supported them. They rarely spoke about the difficulties. Instead, they focused on the positive, the laughter, the memories, and the people who believed in them. Growing beyond the phenomenon. As time passed, both Alden and Maine began exploring new paths in their careers. Alden continued to prove his versatility as an actor, taking on challenging roles and expanding his craft. Maine, on the other hand, pursued hosting, acting, and even business ventures, showing a different side of her talent and independence. For some fans, it felt bittersweet. The daily moments that once filled television screens were no longer the same, but growth was inevitable. And sometimes, the most meaningful stories are not those that stay frozen in time, but those that allow the people within them to grow. Why AlDub still matters. Even today, the memories remain powerful. Fans still rewatch old clips. They still remember the laughter. They still talk about the moments that made their hearts race. Because AlDub was never just about a love team. It was about hope. It reminded people that unexpected connections can bring joy, that simple gestures can mean everything, and that sometimes the most beautiful stories come from the most unexpected beginnings. A story that will always be remembered. Perhaps the reason people still hold onto the AlDub story is because it represents a moment in time when millions of strangers felt connected by the same happiness. It was a phenomenon that united families, friends, and fans across generations. And while time moves forward and life continues to change, those memories remain untouched, like pages of a cherished book that people return to whenever they need to feel that magic again. The moments may not last forever, but the impact they left behind certainly will. The little things that made hearts flutter. What truly made AlDub special weren't just the big events or dramatic reveals. It was the little, seemingly ordinary moments that felt extraordinary. A shy smile, a hesitant wave, a shared laugh at a joke, only they understood. These moments were pure, unpolished, and incredibly human. Fans waited with bated breath, not for a grand spectacle, but for the fleeting glimpses of genuine connection between Alden and Maine. It was in these tiny gestures that their magic lived. Every subtle glance, every carefully exchanged word, every impromptu laugh became a memory that fans tucked into their hearts. It wasn't just entertainment. It was hope, joy, and warmth packaged into moments that made life feel a little brighter. Behind the screens, hearts remained true. Even as cameras rolled and scripts were followed, Alden and Maine carried a deep respect for one another. They understood the weight of what they represented. Not just a love team, but a source of happiness for millions. Yet, no matter the pressures, they remained authentic. Maine's quick wit balanced Alden's charm perfectly. Alden's quiet patience complemented Maine's infectious energy. Together, they created a rhythm that felt like harmony, a gentle reminder that connection doesn't need to be loud or extravagant to be meaningful. The fans who held them close. And then there were the fans, the lifeblood of the AlDub phenomenon. Fans didn't just cheer. They protected, nurtured, and cherished every moment, every smile, every heartbeat of the duo's journey. Letters, fan art, social media posts, even simple acts of support. These small expressions of love reminded Alden and Maine why they did what they did. That love, reciprocated quietly and sincerely, created a bond between the performers and their audience that transcended screens. Sweet memories that last a lifetime. Even today, the nostalgia of AlDub lingers like the softest melody. Old clips are replayed, quotes are shared, and photos are revisited. Not out of longing, but out of gratitude for having witnessed something rare and beautiful. AlDub's story teaches us that the sweetest moments aren't always the grand gestures. They are the ones that touch hearts quietly, leaving a warmth that never fades. The shared laughter, the shy glances, the tiny victories, these are the treasures that fans will carry forever. Forever in our hearts. In the end, AlDub's magic wasn't just in the phenomenon or the fame. It was in the connection, the joy, and the pure, simple love that shone through every frame. Even as life moves on and the duo explores their separate journeys, the memories remain precious and unbroken. The moments fans wished could last forever may have been fleeting, but the love, laughter, and inspiration they sparked will stay in hearts, untarnished by time. Alden and Maine's story reminds us that sometimes the sweetest love isn't just about being together. It's about making people feel love, joy, and hope in the moments they share with you. And that is a kind of magic that truly lasts forever. A legacy of sweet moments. AlDub's journey was never just about fame or recognition. It was about two hearts creating joy not just for themselves, but for millions who believed in them. Every laugh shared, every shy glance, every simple hello became a story etched into the hearts of fans. A reminder that love, in its purest form, is in the small, tender moments that touch the soul. Even as the cameras stopped rolling and the daily encounters became memories, the magic they created lingered. It lives in every fan who still smiles at old clips, who still remembers the way Alden's gaze softened when Maine laughed, or the way Maine's mischievous grin could make the nation's heart skip a beat. Those moments, fleeting yet eternal, are treasures that time cannot erase. The sweetness that lasts. Perhaps the true beauty of AlDub is this. Their story showed us that love doesn't need grand declarations to be unforgettable. Sometimes, it is found in the quiet moments, in the shared laughter, in the smiles that speak louder than words. And it is in these moments that Alden and Maine left an imprint so deep that fans will cherish it forever. Though the duo may now walk separate paths, their journey together continues to inspire. Every time fans recall the AlDub moments, it's not just nostalgia, it's a gentle warmth, a reminder that magic exists in real, human connections. Forever in our hearts, AlDub may have started as a screen phenomenon, but it became so much more. It became a story of joy, resilience, and the kind of love that transcends distance, time, and circumstance. Fans wish those moments could last forever, and in our hearts, they do. For Alden and Maine, the smiles, the laughter, the kilig, and even the struggles, every step of the journey became a gift to the world. And for that, their story will never truly end, because magic like AlDub's doesn't fade. It lives on in memories, in hearts, and in every fan who still believes in the sweetness of a love that touched the nation. Forever AlDub, forever unforgettable. Yellowheart,